welcome back to the channel. So, happy Spooktober. No, I thought we'd do something fun for the spooky season, seeing as I couldn't finish Bendy. Cries. But I thought that today, in honor of Starbucks' trending pumpkin spice drink, we'd make pumpkin spice cookies, cause why not? I'm gonna be following the recipe from Dan and Phil's video, so I will link them below if you want to see their craziness. But I'm following their recipe because I found it a long time ago, and I've been wanting to make it since. So that's what we're doing today. But anyways, the spookiest thing in my closet is a glow-in-the-dark Phantom of the Opera shirt, so we're doing great. Anyway, let's make these cookies before I rant on about a whole bunch of billion things. So, we are making pumpkin spice cookies, as said earlier, and we're going to be decorating them, because why not? Yes. On to the ingredients. You will need 4 3/4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 1.5 teaspoons of ground ginger. I think you might need nutmeg and ground cloves, ground nutmeg and ground cloves. I'm not sure, so I'm not going to give you the measurements until we get there. I'm sorry. 1 cup of unsalted room temperature butter. Mine is cold right now because I just took it out of the fridge, but probably by the time we get to it, it'll be room temperature, and if not, microwaves. 1 3/4 cup of sugar, 2 large eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/2 cup of dark or light molasses. You will also need various measuring cup tools, thingies, to measure out stuff. Obviously, this is a baking video after all, not a gaming video. But anyways, you will also need a large bowl. Mine might not be big enough, so I might have to change. I really don't know. Okay, let's get baking. So, first step, in a medium bowl. Hi, how you doing? In a medium bowl, combine your flour, salt, ginger, 1 second, and cinnamon together and whisk it together. Let's do it. So, flour. Now it's hazy. Baking soda, which I forgot to mention in the list of things to add to your bowl. 3/4 teaspoon of salt. I winged it because I'm not about to find my 3/4 measurement because I'm lazy. But anyway, cinnamon and ginger.
Pumpkin spice mix, or if you want to be fancy like us,
1.5 teaspoons, a teaspoon of cloves, and a teaspoon of nutmeg. And now we whisk. There we go. Now that that's mixed together, we can set it aside and go on to the next step. So now we grab our large bowl. What am I doing? We grab our large bowl, and in this bowl we must, with an electric mixer, unless you wish to be there for forever, and with an electric mixer, mix together the butter, the sugar, and cream it. Cream it together until it looks light and fluffy. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to have fun. Okay, let's do it. So here we have the butter. I had to warm mine up a little bit because it was quite cold, because it was in the fridge. But anyways, we had the butter, which is 1 cup, and then the sugar. And then you mix it together with a whisk. Well, you can sorry, I'm just trying to center this. You can hand whisk it, but that's gonna take a lot of time. So I have got myself an electric whisk that just unplugged itself. 1 second. Okay. Let's do this. Alright. RIP to headphone users. Okay. I'd say that's pretty light. Oh my goodness. I'd say that's pretty light and fluffy. I don't know how much more I could get it. So now we have to add the molasses and the vanilla. Let's do. I'm trying to get the molasses in this, and it's running slower. The molasses on a January day, which is something my mom used to tell me a lot. This might be a spoon ordeal, because I've literally been standing here for like 2 minutes, trying to hold it, and it's done nothing. See? I'm more scared of my mother breaking my mom's spoon than I am. Okay, 1 second. Okay. I managed to get my half a cup of molasses, so let's do this. Our half a cup of molasses, which is really hard to take out of its container, can we just say? Also, we will add our 2 eggs and our vanilla. Let's do. By the way, if this isn't light and fluffy, I'm sorry. I'm not the greatest baker on earth. So, oh my goodness, look at this. It's so sticky. And it smells, I don't know whether it smells good or if it smells bad. My brain can't decide. Now we add our 2 eggs. Ta-da! And our 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now we mix it together. So now we have to add in our flour mixture. So let's go grab that. We can grab it from where we have so gracefully set it aside and add it into our mixture. Can we just say that if my phone so much as falls from where it is so precariously set, it's going to fall right into this thing? Okay. Let's add it in. There we go. Now we grab our spatula and we mix it all together. And sorry, I'm not very entertaining by myself when it comes to baking because I concentrate. Oh dear, my pants are gonna be destroyed once I'm done. Okay, we'll get back to you once this is mixed because this is really hard to do while standing. But yeah, you just mix it together. So we're done mixing. Took way too long, but yeah, we've got it down. And now I'm gonna do the optional step that was mentioned in their video, Dinophil's video, of freezing it, which I doubled this by accident, so yay. But I'm gonna freeze it because I want to have crispy, thicker cookies. So, there we go. I don't know, I'm just being really weird now at this point and I'm tired. So, I'm gonna put these into the saran wrap. I don't know what I'm doing. And just freeze it for 30 minutes. Okay. Hi, you can't see my face, but it doesn't matter. Let's put this into the saran wrap. Okay. Sorry, I'm just mimicking them because I've been watching their video for directions for this whole thing. Well, not the whole thing, but for most of it. So we take our sticky plastic paper thingy. Not paper, furnace paper. And we take hands-on time. Because I am horrible at this stuff. I washed my hands, don't worry. There'll be no COVID in this house. I honestly have no idea if I did this correctly, so, I might need to do 3 of these, so I'll have to wait and see. Okay, so, here is part 1 that we are going to throw into our freezer. one. And now let's do another one. Uh-oh. Here comes a big one. There we go. Now we stuff these in the freezer. Into the freezer. There you go. I don't know where to put them. Ah! Now that they're in the freezer, we can wait for 30 minutes since they're chilling. We've got 30 minutes to waste. It's a good time to clean up your workspace. That is probably a disaster, I dare say. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna clean up my workspace. I'm gonna tidy up for the next sets in the decorating, and I'm gonna watch some Jacksepticeye. See you in a bit. Now that we have our lovely cutting board and rolling pin, wax somewhere over the head of this, we can start rolling out our dough. Great. Let's do it. This might take a while. It needs to be about a centimeter, I think. I'm gonna check my video. Also, do not forget, I almost did, do not forget to flour your board. Otherwise, you will have very sticky mess to deal with. That's good. And you roll. This might be a bit hard to do considering the fact that it was just in the freezer, but whatever. Okay, so we've got this pretty much rolled out. It's still really cold. It might be a bit too thick. I might need to roll it a little bit more. Yay. But it sounds like my rolling pin is going to break in any second if I can keep this up. So I'm just gonna do a few more rolls. There we go. I think that is good. I'm sorry, I'm just slowly moving this out of view. But anyways, now we take our cookie cutters. Because I'm not cutting out shapes. Cookie cutters are helpful. I'm not cutting out shapes. I don't have the time for that today. I did not really want it that big. We'll see what happens. So, what you can do is cut them out like this. So, 1 second. I forgot an important step. We need to grab a cookie sheet and put parchment on it. Don't mind me just destroying my mom's kitchen. Okay. Parchment paper. They're essentially saying paper. But anyways, whatever. There we go. Now take your cookies and if you want to add shape, like a pumpkin shape to them, you can shape them out a bit more, make them a bit more ovally. A bit more ovally, a bit more waffly? Yes, make them waffly, you can if you want. Because I'm trying to make pumpkins, because pumpkin spice, this is what I'm going to do. So if you really wanted, you could just not roll it out. You could just take out cookie dough and shape it to the shape that you want, but whatever. There we go. We have one. It's not gonna focus. We have one very lovely pumpkin, and we put it onto our cookie sheet. And now you do as much dough as you have. So let's get to it. There we go, we have our last one. I said that you will want these veins, these cookies, to be 5 centimeters apart from each other. I don't have a ruler, so I'm just trying to assume what 5 centimeters are. So you're gonna get about 4, depending on the size of your seat, which mine isn't very big. You're gonna get 4 to 5 sits, if you're lucky, onto a tray. Yep. So now you're going to want to preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 190 in Celsius. Celsius. And I'm not figuring out the gas mark. You can Google that. But yeah, here we go. Wait, I said, yeah, 375. Sorry, I can't remember what I'm telling people. And start. Now, while that's preheating the oven, we can continue to cut out more shapes with our dough. I have a couple more different types of shapes I'm going to do, but first, I'm going to finish all my pumpkins. So I will be right back. There we go, we have finished our pumpkins. I'm trying to hold it up without dropping it. So, those are the pumpkins. Put them on my seat over here. Righty. Peep the light. Now, let's put these guys into the oven, because it just beeped. Them, and let's do this. You need to put it into the oven for 10 minutes or until you know they look cooked. There we go. And they are in the oven.
A few moments later.
There they are. Now let's take them out and let them cool. Okay, so this part is a bit embarrassing. My audio didn't work because I got a new mic and I forgot to turn it on. Smart move, Hannah. Anyways, basically, I'm just saying, hey, the cookies are done cooking now. Time to decorate them. And I explained how I did the fondant and all that stuff, which I spent a whole evening, like, doing all of this. I'm talking here about Rosanna Pansino because I used her recipe to make this fondant. It's a marshmallow fondant because just like her, I hate actual fondant. It's disgusting. I never want to eat it. But anyways, it's a really good recipe, very simple, literally only 3 ingredients, and it's down in the description. So enjoy that along with Dan and Phil's video. Anyways, so here we are just decorating. As I said, I did some ghosts, and I also made a ton of pumpkins because they were the easiest ones to make. So there's some ghosts, some pumpkins, some bunnies. Yes, I made bunnies, okay? I also made some Among Us characters, so some crewmates, because why not? And then I used store-bought icing, but you can make buttercream icing if you want to do more intricate decorations. But yeah, I have no strength, so I just stand for that part, rolling it out. Also, don't let fondant sit overnight. That's really hard to use afterwards. But yeah, you just cut out the shapes that you want. You can use a cookie cutter and just put it on top if you really want to be simple. I went a little bit more intricate and cut around, but it looks good either way. I'm just picky. But yeah, you just take it out, you shape it into the same shape as your pumpkin by squeezing it and then cutting off the excess if you want some of the cookie to sew. And basically just what I'm doing. It's very simple, and I hope you enjoyed this nice, sweet voiceover. Anyways, we're almost done, so back on to the actual video. Bye! So the cookies are done, I have decorated them, and just, I don't know what I'm doing. And look at them! They're so cute. I made bunny cookies, because of course I did. Also, so sus. I have an imposter. Some Among Us cookies. A skull, which I had no idea what to do for that. Some little ghosties. Lots of pumpkins. Well, lots, I mean 3. And some maple leaves, because I am very patriotic. Totally. Anyways, those are the cookies. I'm gonna make peppermint hot chocolate for this part. This is optional, obviously. But I'm making peppermint hot chocolate because I can. I've got the hot chocolate. I don't know what that was, but anyways. Let's try a cookie. Let's do a pumpkin. Not the middle one, otherwise everything's gonna fall. There we go. Damn, focus. There we go. Look at him. He's about to get eaten. Anyways, let's try a cookie. Basically, I'm just stealing Dan's idea, but whatever. That's not spill my drink. It's yummy, of course. Anyways. Okay, so that has been the pumpkin spice cookies. They are very good. Anyways, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, and also I will link Dan and Phil's video in the description if you want to see the original. And Rosanna Pansino's recipe for marshmallow fondant. I know what I'm doing. Anyways, other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye!